Perfect. 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 What is going on, everybody? Back again, another day, and we have Sixers meaningful basketball, baby. I'm so hyped. I can't explain to you guys how hype I am right now. Like, this is it. These last months, we've been all bottled up, just trapped inside. And even though the Sixers weren't playing well earlier on in the season, you know what? I'm happy that it's back. I'm happy that we have something. I'm just happy that we have something. I am so excited. How are you guys feeling? Let me get some hype in the chat. We'll give it a second. Let a couple people get up in here. We got 20 people up in here already. DJ Eastwood will be on here shortly. And we're going to talk. We're going to talk about some Sixers. We're going to talk about the matchups, what we're looking at tonight. The Sixers come in a 6-point favorite on the road. I mean, if you want to call it the road, but I'm so hyped, man. What's going on, everybody? What's going on? How you guys doing? I knew you guys would tune in, man. Pre-game live. Sixers pre-game live. Loved the energy last night. Loved all the enthusiasm. And here we are, guys. We're back at it. What's going on? Let's see who's up in the chat. What you guys thinking? First instinct. Are the Sixers going to come back with a convincing game and get a W tonight? Are they going to do it? Wilson Herrick, what's going on, bro? Says, let's get it. Easy dub tonight, but got to support the boy. TJ, of course. You already know, man. TJ's my guy. I like to watch NFL. What's going on, man? Barm 5, Chant, Bro Key, my guy Ethan. What is going on, fellas? We are back. Sixers basketball, meaningful ball. Who knows about the MLB? Who knows about the NFL right now? I mean, hockey's up there. They're doing fine, but basketball, baby. Basketball is back. Sixers meaningful basketball. Like, the game tonight either goes in the win column or the loss column. I'm so excited, fellas. Let's get it, man. Eloc Relum, what is going on, bro? NFL report with Shane. If you're all excited for the Sixers, give me a heck yeah. Heck yeah. Let's go, man. What's going on? Caleb Tresky, what's up, RB? How you doing? Man? How are you guys feeling about these Sixers, man? I'm so hyped. You guys see this? I told you I was going to wear it today. Hold on. Let me get this off the screen. The red jersey, baby. The red Ben swing, man. This thing is something different. I'm so hyped, man. I'm so hyped. Oscar, what's going on, bro? Mark says the East is stacked. Bucks, Heat, Raptors, Celtics, but I know our Sixers can do it if we stay healthy. That is a great point. If we are on the court, if Ben Simmons doesn't have anything nagging him, if Joel Embiid is down there eating up the low block, this team can be very, very special. Tonight is the start of something special. Looking at the injury report, Embiid is not on it. So Embiid will be in the game. He will be starting tonight. I'm very, very excited to see how he attacks. Shake Milton fan, Shake is going to drop 20. I could see it, man. Definitely could see it. Eagles fan 11. What's going on, man? Oscar Lou. We will go by like 25, but they will come back and will only win by 9. Seems like a casual Sixers fan or Sixers game. You know what I mean? We go up big. They inch their way back, and then we kind of tear away in the last couple minutes. I'm excited, man. Philly Talk Podcast, my guy, what's going on? Dang, no invite. I'm out. Be back to watch the game. Hey, man, it's all good. We'll definitely get you up on here soon. Shout out to my guy and DJ Eastwood coming on here right now, actually. Let me see. Yo.
Yeah. What's my volume like? Can you hear me?
It's very low.
Very low. Okay. What's it like now?
Yeah, you're good.
All right, cool.
Let us know in the chat if you guys can hear him. What's going on, my guy?
Yes, sir. Sixers basketball.
We got meaningful basketball, baby. We got meaningful basketball.
Oh, my God. I'm treating this like a Super Bowl. I'm not kidding you. It's ridiculous, dude. It's ridiculous.
Oh, my gosh. John, I'm very confident that we can win tonight. I'm thinking we can get this dub. Shake Milton fan, heck yeah. Where do you watch the game? The comfort of my own home, man.
That's the only place you can watch it now.
Mm-hmm.
TJ can't even watch it at a bar in PA.
Nope. TJ's about to carry the Pacers to the finals. TJ McConnell. Showing some TJ love.
That would be so Sixers, bro, if TJ did that.
Born 5, Philly boy 215. I'm hyped. The Pacers don't scare me. The Pacers really don't scare me that much either. I think the Sixers have a good advantage tonight. They come in as a 6-point favorite.
They're missing Sabonis, or is he in?
He's on the injury report. It just says day to day, so I'm not sure if he's in the starting lineup.
They have another center that was day to day too. That's why I'm thinking Joel Embiid's going to go off in this game.
Yeah, we were just talking about Embiid. I think, if he doesn't have anything nagging him, if he comes in and we right away go down to the low post, let him attack, it's going to be a good game for the Sixers. You agree?
Oh, absolutely. I think they're going to start. I think it's going to be Embiid right off the bat. A couple of ISO post ups right in the first couple possessions to get it started.
Yep. Ethan says Ben Simmons is going to shoot 3 to 4 3-pointers. We're already starting off with it. Let's get DJ Eastwood's prediction. What are you expecting from a guy like Ben Simmons tonight?
I said on Twitter, unpopular opinion, Ben Simmons is not going to shoot a 3-pointer in this game.
Wow. You don't think so?
I saw it in the first scrimmage, and then I didn't see it in the last couple, and he had plenty of opportunities, and I kind of feel like we're falling back into – I don't know. He looked – the first quarter of that last scrimmage was not good.
Yeah. I mean –
those are games where you could just let it fly. Nobody cares. So if you're not going to shoot it then, I still don't know.
I feel you. But at the same time, the only scrimmage where he did shoot was when Joel Embiid was in the game, That's
true. Yeah, that's a good point.
I just have a feeling that if Joel is down low attacking Miles Turner, if the Pacers are obviously going to have to bring help because they can't really contain Joel, I think it's going to open up for guys like Tobias and Ben, who are going to have to knock down some 3-pointers tonight. I think Ben's going to have opportunities to shoot based on the pressure I expect to be put on Joel Embiid. Barn 5 says Ben Simmons 3 for 3 from 3-point range.
That would be beautiful.
Says sup DJ. Philly Boy 215 says Malcolm Brogdon is not playing. Let's go. So Brogdon is out apparently.
Yeah, I read that on the injury list.
Yep.
He was day to day too though, so I wasn't sure about him.
Yeah. I mean, Brogdon brings a lot to a team, and so does Sabonis this year. I mean, guy was playing much above his expectations. If those two are out, I mean, the Sixers have an easy shot to win this game.
Yeah.
Hey, shout out to all 48 people up in the chat already. You guys are some real ones. Let me know how you guys are feeling about this game. Toss us some questions. We're going to go ahead and give our outlooks on the game. Shout out to my guy, DJ Eastwood, for being up on here. I love the pregame live, man. I love it. Let's see. Jack Adams says, go Pacers. So we got a Pacers fan up in here. By the way, Eastwood, did you see Trey Burke's performance last night?
I did, and I was close to making a whole video just screaming about it, but I feel like I've beat a dead horse so much. It's ridiculous, but yeah, man, he's a combo guard off the bench scorer that can score one-on-one and shoot 3-pointers, and that's what we needed when we signed him. So it'll never make sense to me that we never used him.
Nope. I was talking last night. I really expect our rotations to be very precise as we get into these games. I mean, maybe tonight you play some of the end of the rotation guys in junk minutes if there are. But overall, I'm not expecting to see Kyle O'Quinn and Norvell Pell and Mariel Shayok. I mean, what if these guys come out here and are playing 5, 10 more or more minutes? I don't know what to think, man. I'm expecting this to. I've been watching some of the other games. They've all been going to overtime. And these guys are playing hard. I'm expecting us to see a 9-10 man rotation. What do you think?
Yeah, I think you treat these last 8 games like kind of a mini playoffs anyway. You know what I mean? And we're in the 6th seed, 5th seed. So we want to move. We're in 6th seed, right? We want to move up to the 5th seed and play Miami, I believe. This is off the top of my head. But, yeah, so playoff seeding is important. You don't mess around with any of these games, I don't think. Yeah.
We're actually tied with Indiana. So for the 5th
Nick
spot,
Spinelli, what's up? Good friend of mine, Nick Spinelli.
What's going on? We're actually tied with Indiana for the 5th spot. So This could put us up one tonight. Bird Gang 114. What's going on, man? What's going on? Ethan says Joel Embiid's going to score 36 points. I like it. I like it.
Yeah, I think it's going to be one of those. I think he's going to have 20-some at halftime. I really do.
Wilson says, did you see Burke last night? Yep. Yes, we did. Frankie Ramirez, what's going on? Thad Young and TJ. Scutterbutter 21 says, yo, my boys, what's going on, man? What is going on? Appreciate you being up in here, man.
Philly Talk. Thank you, sir, for the super chat. What's to say? Eastwood, give me Ben stat line. My guy, I hope to want to get to the playoffs. Although these 8 games are important for us, I want the Celtics. You want the Celtics? Woo! Yeah, I think the Celtics are overrated anyway because they don't have any centers either. But Ben Simmons stat line for tonight, with Embiid playing, like my guy RB said, he those 2 scrimmages, he didn't have Embiid in the paint. I think he'll be a triple-double. I think he'll be a 19 or 20-point triple-double. 20, 10, and 10.
I like it. I like it. I like it. Let's see. Philly Boy 215 says Sabonis is out. So that would be Sabonis and Brogdon. That's a big advantage for the Sixers, to be honest. Very big advantage. Brogdon and Sabonis are out. Oladipo is playing. Do you think Simmons will shoot some threes? I personally believe he will at least attempt one. I do think he'll attempt one.
I think it still just has to be the right rhythm in the right spot and the right. It's still not going to be a thing that he just kind of pulls up wherever. So,
yep. I mean, either way, just seeing Ben Simmons back and healthy and able to attack from the power forward position, having Joel Embiid back and healthy, all these guys healthy, I'm just so damn excited to watch some Sixers basketball. Like,
yeah, me too. Yeah.
Matisse will average 2 steals a game in the bubble. I think he's going to be a big piece for us. Matisse Thybulle is going to be a defensive monster.
Yeah, he's going to be harassing people, that's for sure.
Yep. Shake needs to be more aggressive scoring for the Sixers to get to the next level. Will Brett encourage him, or do you think he's holding him back? I don't know about you, Eastwood, but last game I did not like the fact that Shake Milton took 5 shots from the field in a scrimmage. I mean, this is the time to get the rust off, get back in your groove, and he only took 5 shots. I didn't understand that.
Yeah, I didn't understand much of what I saw in that game. I honestly turned it off after halftime. I think I didn't watch the rest of it because it was horrible. But I don't know. I think they looked sluggish, and it looked like the was it the Mavs? Yeah, it was the Mavs, right?
Yeah.
They were. It looked like they were playing good perimeter defense. I guess they were coming out and
and we were just missing shots, man.
That's true too. We shot like 20% or something crazy. 19 for 57, I think.
Terrible. Jack Adams, TJ McConnell is going off. A lot of TJ love in the chat. Hot take, Ben Simmons hits 3 3-pointers. I like it. Shout out to all 60 people up in here. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribes if you guys have not yet. Sixers pregame live right here for you guys. Game starts in an hour. We're going to be talking on here, talking the matchups, talking who we favor in this game. And after we read some more of these comments, I'll go ahead and ask Eastwood a question about this game. Barham says, I think Ben and Embiid are going to eat in the paint, and Shake is going to destroy TJ. There we go. I miss Trey Burke. Where do I watch? It's on NBC Sports Philadelphia. I don't know if it's on like NBA or whatever. Martin Santiago, my guy. What's going on, man? What's going on, Martin? Frankie Ramirez, what's going on? Go Sixers. Nick says, which Sixers team are we going to get today on the neutral court, the home team or the away team? Interesting. That's a good point. Really, I don't think this whole digital board, fans sitting in front of their cameras is going to do much. I think it's just a neutral location, and I think that benefits the Sixers, to be honest.
You think it does?
I do.
I just saw them feed off the home crowd so much, and then this last scrimmage to shoot 21% reminded me of a lot of road games. So I don't know. Yeah,
I hear you. I don't know. Maybe they don't have the pressure though of going on the road. You know what I mean? And facing the away fan. I don't know. It's gonna to them. It must feel a lot different. At least on TV, it doesn't feel much different, in my opinion. Like,
Yeah,
not
I said that to someone the other day. Yeah, the NBA did a good job of making it look like semi-normal with all the
yeah.
everything going on.
Smokeless says Raul Neto needs to be here to warm up the bench for Embiid and Simmons. There you go.
Hopefully, he doesn't get off the bench.
How do you think Horford will do off the bench? I think he'll do good. What do you think, Eastwood? First thoughts on that, Al Horford?
Yeah, I mean, I think if Brett staggers, there was a couple games where Brett staggered him and Embiid the way that I think he should, and everybody, everybody benefited from that. But yeah, if Brett staggers them the right way, I think Horford's good with certain players around him.
Yeah. People sleep on TJ Warren. That man doesn't miss and has improved his defense. He's baby food for us, to be honest.
TJ Warren, yeah, he's also one of those players that kind of averages like 18, and then sometimes when he plays the Sixers, he drops 35. But
Yep. Will GR3 make the playoff rotation? Well, we talked about it. I would go personally with a 10-man rotation. But we'll see what Brett wants to do. GR3's out of the game today, though, I believe.
Still got that hip soreness.
Yep, got banged up. But he was going hard on that play, so I'm not mad at it.
I mean, honestly, the defender dove right at him. Wasn't even close to the ball. I thought it was a slide tackle.
Yep. So, in terms of this game, obviously it's the first game back, but honestly, from what I've been seeing with the other games, honestly, the scoring is up a lot. You know, guys are excited. They're very in tune with the matchups. Let me ask you, DJ Eastwood, first off, what are the three things you're expecting to see out of this game from the Philadelphia 76ers? Like, what three things do you need to see from this team tonight?
Oh, man. After the last game, I need to see energy, effort. See, I think it was just the last scrimmage. They didn't really care. They didn't want to get hurt. They didn't want to overwork themselves or whatever. So I'm probably taking that game too seriously, honestly. But, yeah, I just want to see effort. I want to see the ball go in the hoop because when we shoot bad percentages, everything's done for.
Yep.
And I want to see a lot of Joel Embiid post-ups, man. That's what I want to see.
Yeah, I like it. I'm right there with you. Honestly, the only thing I would add to that is I just want to see how our shooting is going to fare in a real game with these guys playing actual minutes. I want to see if they can keep it up throughout a game. And other than that, really, if this game comes down into the third, fourth quarter and it's a close back and forth type of game, I want to see who on the Sixers takes over, who takes it and makes it their game. Because like I've referenced before, I don't know who that's going to be for this team.
Yeah, it's tough. I don't honestly know either. Like we said last time, it could be Shake Milton, it could be Joel Embiid in the post, it could be Tobias Harris on the.
Yep.
Yeah, there's not one guy that's really a guaranteed go-to unless it's a Joel Embiid mismatch in the post, I think.
Who do you think will most benefit from their matchup today? Like, who do you think's really going to take advantage of their matchup today?
That's Joel Embiid easily. They're gonna throw three different guys at him, and they're gonna double team him and foul him. And I think it's gonna be like that Atlanta Hawks game where he dropped 49 because their biggest guy was Scataransky or something. You know? I don't know.
Yeah.
They do have Miles Turner. I'm not, but that's one guy.
Yeah. I'm looking at the matchups. I honestly see a few guys that could break out here. Really, Ben Simmons. I don't know who's going to guard Ben Simmons tonight. I'm guessing that Josh Richardson is going to be on Oladipo for a good amount of time. But with Brogdon being out, with Sabonis being out, I thought they would try to stick Sabonis on Ben Simmons. But with him being out, honestly, like, who are they going to put on him? Aaron Holiday? Justin Holiday, Doug McDermott, like, who's going to, I mean, maybe Warren will guard Ben Simmons. And, he kind of, likes to get in people's heads a little bit, but Ben's not really fazed by that, to be honest. But even if they do that, then who's going to guard Tobias Harris? That's my thing.
Yeah, you're right. All of those matchups on Ben Simmons are mismatches, which means they'll bring the double team, and he'll just get assist after assist after assist if guys are making shots.
Yep. I think this is, we match up good against the Pacers. Liam, to your question, score prediction, we're going to do that a little later on in the show, but stay tuned up in here, man. Max, the Sixers fan, my guy, says, "Sup, RB, pretty excited to see us play." I'm so hyped, man, because it's like we've been contained for so long. And obviously when the scrimmages came back, last week, we're excited, but then again, it doesn't count towards the win-loss column. Like, this is actual meaningful basketball to get us where we need to go, and I'm excited. I want to see our starters play extended minutes because overall, without including the last game, I thought our starters played pretty well in the first and second quarters. I thought we were able to establish our dominance, but then they come out and you know what happens.
Yeah, I think both scrimmages the first scrimmage we were up by 30 at halfway through the second quarter, and the second one we were up by 24, and we blew both of those leads. But again, you're going deep into the bench with guys that probably aren't going to play in these 8 games, so you can't really take much from those blown leads. But you're right, the starters definitely got nice leads in the beginning of the game.
Yep. Joel says, if Brett draws a play when Korkmaz is handling more than 3 seconds, I'm going to cry. We literally talked about this the other night, and then it still happened. Furkan Korkmaz trying to dribble around a screen and shoot off balance and gets plucked. I don't understand. He's not JJ Redick.
Yeah, honestly, there was plays during the season where he ran Korkmaz at point guard for like 5 possessions, literally had him bringing the ball up the floor, so nothing surprises me. But I'll be back in 3 minutes.
All right, no problem. Brian Birdsong, what's going on, bro? Says, what up, fellas? Love to see you guys together, getting ready, getting hyped. Hey, and I'm going to be here after the game as well on a post-game reaction video, so be sure to check that out once it drops. Ethan, go ahead and comment this again, and I'll let him hit it when he comes back. Liam, we're gonna hit this score predictions thing later on, I promise. Tim Hardaway Jr. always kills us when we play him in the Mavs. Yeah, he does. They better make the bubble their home because we don't need their road show. I mean, you're not lying about that, man. Paul Gorski, what's going on, bro? Appreciate you being up in here. Do you guys show the game on here? No, we can't. We just can't for copyright. Will GR3 and Burks play today? GR3, I do not believe he will due to the hip pointer, but Alec Burks will be in, and he's shown me a lot lately, so I'm hyped. I have Philly winning 117-95. They don't have Sabonis and Brogdon, and Oladipo has barely played. What's your prediction? Guys, I'm telling you, we're going to, in about 20 to 30 minutes, we're going to ask you guys for your predictions, and then we'll give ours. I promise. But I definitely want to talk about these matchups a little bit. Is GR3 okay? Is he going to play? I don't think he is today, and I wouldn't be mad. It would probably just be more of a precaution thing. What's up, RB? Sorry, it's a little late. Taking my shower. Hey, it's all good, my guy. It's all good. We're up in here. 63 people up in here, guys. Smash the like button. Hit the subscribe on our channels if you have not yet. We cover Sixers pregame lives, postgame reactions. We're all up in here for this, man. I'm so excited. Like, meaningful basketball. I'm so excited, man. Neto is a god among men. Let's stop it. Come on. I think Joel will have 36. I think he's going to have in the 30s. I do. Neto should stay on the bench and never come off. Yep. TJ Warren owns the Sixers. He will get 40 tonight. Not a chance. There's no way. No way. How do you think Alec Burks will do? I think he's going to be good. I think he's going to be one of our main men off our second rotation. Hopefully he comes in off the first rotation. Brett doesn't like to bring him in right away for some reason. He'll go with Furkan first. But I would honestly go with Alec Burks off the bench. I think he's going to have at least a good 8-10 points. Watch the Heat first game. They look scary. Definitely don't want to see them in the first round. Hey, I want to see the Heat. I do. They did play good today, and I did see that. Got a little bit of money off that, but I want to see them. I do. RD will really help us. Teams are putting up 128 a game. Yeah, it's like a lot of teams are not playing defense, so I'm interested to see if the Sixers kind of be the first ones to break that and maybe hold this team to under 105. You know what I mean? Ryan Rowe, what's going on, bro? Appreciate you being up in here, man. Pre-game live, you know what we do. We're rocking up in here. We need to play like how we played the Bucks on Christmas. I like it, man. I like it. We need to see more shotgun Shayok. I don't think he's ready yet. I think he's going to be good in the future, but just looking right now, I just think he needs a little more time under his belt, but we'll see. We'll see. 3 things I need to see is Joel and Al not playing together, them playing games like it's their last, and Ben Simmons shooting the ball. I mean, well put, my guy. Well put. Drummer boy, what's going on, man? What's good? 8 a.m. here, just about to eat breakfast. I like it, man. Getting ready for the big game. Why does no one talk about Josh Richardson? The reason is because he's been injured. He's been up and down. His shot's a little wacky, but again, he can be another X factor for the Sixers. If he can create a shot, put the ball in the hoop, and really just continue to make plays on the defensive side of the ball, I think Rich can be the guy for us. I would still honestly bring him off the second unit and run him with a guy like Tobias and Al Horford, but that's just me. I'm definitely going to be paying close attention to how these rotations are. Do you think the Sixers match up well versus small ball lineups? I think we do, given our size. Shake and Shayog backcourt would be interesting. I do think that could be interesting in the future. The rim can guard Toby. Yep. Let's see. Brogdon and Sabonis are out, so we got to win easy. Hey, the Sixers got, I mean, as long as those two guys are out, the Sixers got to win this game in handily fashion. You know what I mean? Like, this can't come down to a nail biter. Oladipo going for 30, 40. Sixers just struggling. I really want to see, especially if we go on a drought or something, Brett, call a timeout, change up the momentum, change up the scheme. I don't want to see guys sitting in a half-court set and just watching each other. I've been watching these other games. Guys move around. The Sixers need to move around. It's their best friend. It really is. Use your size to your advantage. Carapool, what's going on? Appreciate you being up in here. It really depends what Sixers we get tonight. I think we will get the road Sixers 107-100 Pacers. Interesting. So you think the Sixers start off on a loss? Let's see. Which bench player do you think will have the biggest impact? Yeah, I'll let him know when he comes back. Thank you for your analysis. I've been too busy to read up on the Sixers. Work has been a madhouse. Appreciate you being up in here, Rick Bennett, my guy. We're back on here talking Sixers basketball. I cannot wait to watch an actual Sixers game. I'm telling you, I think the Sixers – actually, I'll wait till Eastwood comes back so I can talk to him about this. But I think we're going to come out very hot in this game. I do. Now, whether we maintain that, I'm interested to see the kind of adjustments Brett Brown makes because I know Nate McMillan is going to make adjustments. I want to see how Brett reacts. If he's just sitting there with his clipboard, not doing much, or if he's engaged, if he's moving guys around, running different rotations. That's what I want to see from this game, man. I'm telling you. Furkan Korkmaz greater than Howell Neto. Yeah, by a long shot, but Furk has to be used right. I'm telling you, you cannot let this man run the second unit and try to drive to the rack and get plucked. It cannot happen. Cannot happen. Is Ryan Brokoff going to play it all night? He didn't even come to the bubble because his wife was dealing with a situation. What is the starting lineup? Simmons, Shake, Josh, Embiid, Toby versus Oladipo, Warren Turner, and I think the Holiday brothers and someone else. Maybe the Holiday brothers, to be honest. I live in South Africa. It is 12:11. Shout out to you, my guy. Appreciate you being up in here. They're asking for our score predictions, but I told them we're gonna give it, a good 20 minutes, and we'll ask them for their predictions, and we'll give ours.
Yeah, I like that.
Shout out to all 70 people up in here, though. Appreciate everyone that's up in here.
70 people.
Yes, sir. Pre-game live. You guys already know where to come. Let's see. There was a question for you. I think they'll type it again. Trey Burke dropped 31 yesterday. Fire Brett.
And it was beautiful. I watched it live and then I watched the highlights. And if you watched how he was working alongside Luka Doncic, it reminded me how he was working alongside Ben Simmons in that Cavs game. And it just doesn't make sense that Brett didn't like that for some reason. I don't know. They lost though, so it's not like they won the game.
Yeah. That was a crazy game. And like all the games have been very high scoring and just intense like that, which is why this is what I wanted you to come back for, because I wanted to talk to you about this. I have a feeling that the Sixers are going to come out very hot. I have a feeling we're going to come out right out of the gate. Ben Simmons engaged, Tobias knocking down shots, Shake will hit a couple, Embiid will go right and attack. But what I'm most interested in is I know Nate McMillan will make the adjustments needed. even shorthanded. Nate McMillan is just one of those coaches that I know understands the X's and the O's. How will Brett Brown react? If the Sixers go up right away, is Brett Brown going to allow the Pacers to come back? You know what I mean? That's what I'm interested to see.
Yeah. Does he always allow the other team to come back?
Yeah.
I can't say no to that. I have to say yes. They're when they're on a roll and then things go sour, he waits a very long time to make changes. So, with Brett Brown, you just have to hope you keep scoring because he's not going to change much once the game starts.
What are you expecting in terms of rotations? Like, are you expecting our starters to go 35, 40 minutes deep, maybe 35 minutes, and really a majority of 9-10 guys to get all the minutes? Or like, what are your thoughts on that?
I think so, because I think that's why they played only a couple quarters in the scrimmages, because, I think the conditioning, most of them kept up with their conditioning. I don't think we have to ease them back into like 35 minutes. I think they should all be conditioned. They're still in the gym. They're still wherever. They just can't play NBA basketball until right now. So I think their conditioning should be where it was. And I would expect 30-plus minutes from all the starters and a 9 or 10-man rotation.
I like it. Bobby says, who has more upside, Matisse or Shake? I think it's no doubt Matisse.
Upside, yeah. Oh, man. I mean, yeah, I think what we're seeing from Shake Milton is kind of what Shake Milton is, And he might be a 20-point per game scorer someday in this league. But Matisse Thybulle, you don't know, man. 5 years from now, he could be Kawhi Leonard for all we know, honestly.
Yep. Joe Frisco says, I don't know if you guys talked about it, but about Trey Burke sniping threes and getting buckets. Yeah, we touched on it, and it's just crazy that the Sixers let that guy go, really for nothing. It's just wild to me.
And somebody posted on Twitter a couple of James Ennis plays from the other night. Behind the back, up and under layup, like a fadeaway three from the corner. James Ennis, I'm like, another guy we cut to keep the Australian center on the roster, I think.
Yeah.
What's his name? Shout out to Australia, by the way.
Crazy.
Yeah, Burke. I mean, I don't know how people didn't know about Trey Burke before we signed him. He had 10 40-point games for the Knicks in 2 years. I mean,
yep.
He's a scorer. He's not going to win you games. He's not going to do anything crazy, but he's a scorer.
Yeah. I mean, he's more than what we had at the time, but I'm excited to see what Alec Burks does. I thought he actually looked pretty well over the 3 scrimmages. Yeah,
somebody said that Brett Brown just doesn't like ISO players, and like that's Brett Brown's main issue to me, is that he has this idea for what kind of players he wants, and he sees a player, and if they don't fit that mold, he doesn't like them. Even if they drop 30 and 8 and hit a game winner or whatever, he still doesn't like that player because he has a certain idea of what he wants.
Yep. I mean, I understand it. I do.
Yeah.
I just hope they look like a just in tune team. Like, I hope there's a lot of movement on the offense. I mean, the first scrimmage, I saw Joel attack and I saw Ben looking very comfortable. Tobias was hitting his shots. But as it went on without Joel Embiid, the team kind of looked lost a little bit, to be honest.
Asia Roberson.
Shout out to Asia Roberson up in the chat. Dylan East is Heat fan here. Hope we match up in the playoffs and have a heck of a series. Heat in 5, though. Appreciate you, man. I hope we match up, and I think it would be Sixers in 6, to be honest.
Hey, that Heat game, I just watched that Heat game, man, and Jimmy Butler is the glue guy, bro. He never stops, and his stats aren't always pretty, but when it comes down to it, bro, every single possession, he was getting to the free throw line like every 10 seconds when the game really mattered because they couldn't do anything with him.
That's what he does. He'll inch it out. You know what I mean? It's just Jimmy Butler. He just plays hard, and I love that. B Sham says, "Who are you most concerned with for the restart?" I guess he's asking like what team. I don't even know, honestly.
I gotta. I'm most concerned with in the East.
I guess.
Who did we? I didn't really get to watch enough really to see how they're all playing. I mean, I think I just watched the Bucks play last night.
It's a lot of offense, to be honest. A lot of offense. I got to get in the flow of things and see a few games first. But yeah, Milwaukee didn't play bad.
I guess Toronto's going to be my answer until I see other teams, but we just got fits with Toronto, man.
Yeah, I agree. Shadow Steve says, got to give Elton Brand credit for giving Shake an extension before the season. Looks, it's a very good deal now. What was it, like 4 or 5 years for like $5 million or something? You guys said, crazy, bro.
Yeah. That was one of those like G League extensions, right? Like he only had a couple days left, and then they had to sign him, so he signed for whatever.
Yep.
He keeps playing good. He's not going to be very happy with that contract.
Yeah. Kevin says GR3 and Mike Scott are out tonight. That's fine by me that Mike Scott's out. GR3, I think he's going to be a valuable piece. So I think we'll be able to fare without him tonight.
Yeah, that sucks. Mike Scott just doesn't really give you anything anymore.
Nope. Chris says, crazy to think we could casually have Trey Burke off the bench right now. He's literally the perfect fit for us. Yeah, he's a nice combo guard, give you 10 a game at the minimum, and he do his thing, you know? But
he's fun to watch. I called him the Walmart Allen Iverson.
Yeah,
he's just fun to watch.
Very shifty. I don't know about you guys. I'm impressed with how Shake has improved from sucking, going to the G League, becoming underrated bench, and now starting point guard. Nice. I like the kid's attitude. He just puts his head down and works. But like I said, guys, like this is what I mean. Shake Milton. Remember what I said weeks ago? Like I almost said I didn't want. I did at first. I said I didn't want Shake to start just because he's inexperienced, and I know they're going to throw different looks at him. But when your coach Brett Brown is not giving pointers or whatever he needs to do, like last game, I don't understand a scrimmage. You cannot shoot the ball 5 times. If Shake doesn't come out tonight and put it up at least 8 to 10 times, I don't understand. Like unless he's just getting closed out on, but I don't know. He's got to be aggressive.
I mean, that just reminds me of Ben Simmons not shooting the ball for 3 years. Like I've never seen a coach. Most coaches would have done what everybody watching the TV wanted to say to him. Most coaches, like week 2, would have been like, "Yo, what the hell are you doing? Shoot the ball, bro. Just shoot the ball. That's it. Just take the ball and shoot it. I want to see you shoot the ball. You can dominate the NBA if you just shoot the damn ball." There's no way Brett ever said that to him.
No, he never did. He remember the interview. He literally said, "If you don't shoot the ball, should I bench you?" Like he said that to Ben Simmons. Like, come on now. This is the question Ethan wanted to ask you, though.
Oh, where's he at? Which bench player do you think will have the biggest impact on the Sixers? I'm hoping it's Matisse Thybulle. I'm hoping I see a lot of Matisse Thybulle harassing defensive plays. Like, it's just so much fun to watch. Players can't. There's moments in the game where players can't do anything. This guy gets a fingertip on every ball. I hope there's a lot of Matisse Thybulle defensive plays. I think there will be.
Dejawan says, how well will Ben Simmons shoot? If he shoots, like I said, I expect him to hit the shots. When he shoots, he makes it. When he shoots, he literally makes it. It's not like it looks terrible, air balls or not. I mean, he's there with it. He just needs to shoot it.
I think he could honestly be a 36, 37, 38% three-point shooter, honestly.
Yeah, he definitely could. And it would keep everyone honest.
Yeah.
I'm going for 118-93 Sixers. Oladipo and Warren combined for 54, but Sixers will take it easily. It's interesting. I feel like if there was a game to go ahead and stop the I guess the trend that we've seen so far in these games, like every game has been high scoring. Every game has been like 120 to 115 or 130 to 120. You know what I mean? So I feel like the Sixers game would be the one to be like a 101 to 94 type game, but we'll see.
It's all of them are probably going to be nail biters because that's just what they do to us.
How will Neto's impact on the game? Nothing. Jay Schmucky, yo, I'm late. My fault. How's the stream been? We're doing good. Shout out to all 85 people up in here, guys. Smash the like button for us. Hit the subscribe. Let us know if you like these pregame lives, talking about the matchups, talking about the overall game. We'll probably do our predictions in about 10 minutes. But yeah, we're just going through here. So say the Sixers win tonight. They start off good. I think the Pacers might honestly be one of our hardest games. I'm sure you've seen the 8 teams that we play here, in the regular season. I can pull it up if I need to, but what do you think the Sixers, like, how do you think they're going to look as an overall as an overall piece here in these 8 games, do you think we go out and win 5, 6, 7 games? Do you think it's just like maybe lose a couple stinkers to some bad teams? What are you expecting?
Oh, what I hope or what I expect? No,
Give us both.
I hope they play the way they're supposed to play. And honestly, they have the second easiest schedule in the remaining 8 games. They should go 6 for 8 at least. I really think they should go 6 for 8, unless they shoot us in the chest and drop some bad games to bad teams. But I don't think that's going to happen. I think that they've had enough time to gel, and Brett finally benched Horford. Like, I think maybe all of the things that were holding them back the whole season have kind of been at least attempted to be ironed out. So I think we'll see a better team now than we saw the whole season.
Yeah, I do too. I'm right there with you. I think the Sixers should win at least 6 of these games. Looking at the matchups, I could see Toronto being a tough one, maybe Houston, but overall we should handle these teams. Shake Milton needs to shoot more. I love Tobias, but he's shooting the ball a little bit more than he should, in my opinion. I don't mind Tobias taking a lot of shots, but it's just the way he takes some of them, like off balance, under pressure. Maybe that's just because they're not getting open enough. But yeah, you're right. I think Shake needs to shoot. I just think Shake needs to come out and just let it fly tonight. I do.
Yeah, I'd like to see like 8 3-point attempts from him. I'd like to see him go like 4 for 8 or 3 for 8. I don't even care. I want to see him shoot the ball.
Yep. These are some good points right here talking about the rotations. I'm going to be very interested to just see, like, honestly, right off the bat, if a guy starts off 0 for 5, what is Brett going to do? Is he going to take them off? Is he going to let them stay on it and try to catch the rhythm? Because I don't see a lot of guys on his team that are able to do that, you know? I don't know. Like, if Furkan comes out and he's very cold, is Brett just going to leave him in to get torched, or what's going to happen?
Yes, he is.
DJ, did you place a bet in the end?
Oh yeah, we were talking on Twitter about the bets that I had. I just lost one because Tyler Hero scored 7 points and I had him at 14.5 for some reason. I took that. I have one on Embiid at 25 points and Paul George at 25 points. I think that should hit. I have a 14 parlay that's.
Yeah.
I'm 1 for 1 on the 14 parlay too, so I got 3 more to go.
Nice.
Sixers are one of them.
I took Miami in the over earlier, and that ended up going well for me.
Yeah, Miami was hot. Duncan Robinson was hot.
Yep. Did you know Matisse has a higher max vert at 41 inches than Donovan at 40.5, who won the 2018 dunk contest? Matisse is very athletic, man.
Yeah, it's wild. He doesn't do it much, but when he gets in a position to dunk, it's like holy crap, this dude can jump.
Yep. Mateo, what's going on, man? What's going on? Bus says, did you see James Harden last night? Yep, that was crazy, man. Jamar says Ben needs a go-to move like a post fade or just something reliable. I think he has it in his arsenal. I do. You just got to get comfortable. Got to give him some space and let him operate.
Yeah, there was one in the last scrimmage that I thought he was going to take. He had a smaller man on him. Took one dribble. I thought he was going to shoot a turnaround jumper, and he just didn't do it. I don't know.
What do you think when they left your quarterback off the 100 list? Yeah, it's a bunch of crap. Terrible.
I was gonna make a video yelling about that too, but then I just thought about how stupid the whole list is. Anyway, Patrick Mahomes isn't even number 1. Look, Lamar Jackson's ahead of Patrick Mahomes. How's that even a thing?
Terrible. It's terrible.
Who made that list?
It's bad. Brokey, when do Sixers play again? In about a half hour. 30 minutes away from some Sixers basketball. That actually counts. I'm so excited. We'll get into a couple things here, and then we'll talk about our predictions for the game. Loving the insight, guys, up in the chat. LeBron.
Oh, yeah, real quick. I had a Rockets and Lakers parlay yesterday, and the Lakers hit, and the Rockets almost blew it. And my favorite player of all time, Robert Covington, tipped in a free throw to tie the game. I won a bet because of Robert Covington. It's unbelievable, bro. I was screaming. It was hilarious.
I had the Rockets too, and Robert Covington's going 0 for 9 from 3 and finally hit one in overtime.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Mike D says, literally. Sure.
I don't know what that means.
Me
Maybe I
either.
said literally a lot.
Jeff says Elton's going to renegotiate the third year when Shake outruns the contract and Ben blows up at the 4. Clippers winning 24-13. Dejawan, chance of us making the playoffs, I think most competition we'll see is if we match up against the Raptors again. Not too worried about Giannis with Embiid and Ben playing big. I agree with you. I'm most scared of the Raptors. I've said it the whole time, and I still am.
Yeah, they always have scoring guards that we can't stop. Van Vliet goes off for 28 points every time.
Man. Noah says, let's go Sixers. Let's get it. Let's get it. Remember when Ben dropped 34 in 3 quarters when Trey was on the team? Makes me sad. All right, so here's what we're going to do. Let me see a couple more of these comments. Literally, is Joel Embiid literally healthy? I hope so. He needs to be. You know what I saw Eastwood last game and the game before? Without Joel Embiid, the Sixers will not go anywhere. They will not. They might not even win a playoff game without Joel Embiid. Honestly.
Yeah, maybe not unless you run Ben Simmons at like point center. I mean, when they beat the Lakers without Joel Embiid,
look,
Ben was playing center half of the game.
Look, Horford was going off, like hitting some threes, but I hope he's not out there shooting them, and that's not going to stay consistent, you know?
No, it's not. I mean, no.
Hey, so Jay Schmucky says, do you think Tobias is going to have a good night? I think Tobias goes for 20-ish. Sixers goes 6 or 2 or 5 and 3 in these 8 games. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to run through a few guys. I'm going to ask DJ Eastwood, and you guys let me know your prediction up in the chat. We'll start with Tobias because he says, all right, so what is your stat line for Tobias Harris tonight? Give me your stat line, and then we'll look at some of these in the chat.
I think he's going to do one of these 30-point Tobias games. He had one of the scrimmages, he shot good, then he shot bad, then he shot I think he's due for one of those, like, starts the game 6 for 6 type of games and ends up with, like, 28. I'll say 28. Tobias has a good game.
And what about assists and rebounds?
I would like to see him get some rebounds. I don't know about assists. 28, 6 and 6.
28.
6 assists feels like a lot even. 28, 6 and 4.
Okay. So, okay, I got you. So 28, 6 and 4. I'll go. I think Tobias is going to start out strong. But I think this is more so going to be about Ben and Joe. But I still think Tobias is going to put up his, 18, 19 points. I'll go 19, 7, and 3. I'll go 19, 7, and 3 for Tobias. I think he'll play a good role. But that brings me into the next 2 guys. We'll talk about Ben and Joe. Actually, let's read some of these in the chat.
Tobias could get a lot of open shots with Joe and Ben, maybe if they're bringing a lot of double teams.
Yep. Derek Lincoln, what's going on, bro? My Pacers are playing your Sixers tonight. Appreciate you being in here, man. Let's see. I was thinking of you when Trey was going off.
I think I'm going to get a Trey Burke jersey and wear it in videos.
Sean McQuestion, what's good, boys? Logging in from work. You already know I'm going to be streaming the game on my phone. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. How do you see our boy Ben spacing to allow Embiid? We're going to talk about Ben. We're going to talk about him, but let's get some of these Tobias predictions. Ooh, this is a hot take right here. Furky getting 25. All right, so Jose Concepcion says 25, 7, and 6 for Tobias. 26, 4, and 3. Tobias 21, 4, and 4, 24, 6, and 2.
I like it.
I hate when Ben jumps in the air and passes the ball back to the 3-point line. Just take the layup. Yep. He's too strong, man. He's got to finish.
Yeah, he still gets in his own head sometimes.
Yep. 27, 10, and 3, 24, 8, and 3, 25, 3, and 6. All right, so we're all about the same, around 24, maybe 4, 5, 6 rebounds and a couple assists. So now we'll talk about Ben Simmons. What are your stat line predictions? Let us know in the chat. Shout out to all 80 people up in here. What are your predictions for Ben Simmons tonight? And will he shoot a 3-pointer?
Yeah. Are you asking me or the chat?
I'm asking everyone. Let me know.
I think Ben Simmons is going to have a triple-double, 20, 10, and 10. And He's not going to shoot a three, but he is going to have a 20-point triple-double, 20, 10, and 10.
So no threes.
He's going to have one of those games where he almost has a triple-double at halftime. I really think he is. He's going to have one of those like 14, 7, and 6 at halftime type of games.
I'll go with – I think Ben's going to step up. I don't see anybody being able to guard him that well on the Pacers. I think he's going to go off for 25, 11 assists, and probably like 11 rebounds. So I think he does have a triple-double as well. At halftime, we'll probably have like 9 points, 8 rebounds, 8 assists, something like that. Like you said, I feel like it's a common trend. Let's get some of these predictions up in here. Ben, 23, 15, and 13. Sheesh, I love it, man. Ben with a solid 18, 10, and 8. Ben, 18 points, 9 boards, and 11 assists. I like it. Tobias, 16, 9, and 3. We got a whole bunch of players coming up in here. Predictions. Shout out to David Lopez is at work listening to you guys. Appreciate you up in here, man.
Shout out David Lopez.
Ben Simmons, 18, 11, and 10. 18, 5, and 2. 22, 8, and 3. I like it, man. I think Ben's going to be able to exploit the mismatch. And me personally, I didn't add it in, but I think Ben will shoot. I think he'll shoot 2 3-pointers, and I think he'll make one.
I hope so. I really hope that he was just that last scrimmage. I really think they were just like, "Yo, this is the last scrimmage. Let's just go home and go to sleep." Like I really hope they just didn't really care about it.
29 and 9, 26 and 9, 17, 10 and 3 and 13 with no 3-point attempts. 21, 11 and 10. Ben 8, 7 and 7. Interesting.
8? Oh no, that's one of those 4, 5 shot attempts type of games.
Hey, my guy Ethan says Ben Simmons 32 points, 7 rebounds, 5 assists, and 3 for 4 from behind the arc. That's what I like to hear, baby. That's what I like to hear.
That would be unleashed. That would set the sports world on fire. They'd be talking about it forever. He had 3 threes.
Ben will shoot a 1 and miss it, 23, 8, and 5, 18, 14, and 11. And obviously now, since we've done our other 2, we got to do Joel Embiid. Everybody in the chat, leave it in the chat right now. DJ Eastwood, what is your official Joel Embiid stat line prediction for the first game back, baby?
Yeah, I don't want to go crazy, but I really think it's going to be like that Atlanta Hawks game where they didn't have many big guys that could do anything with him. I'm really expecting 35 plus. I'll say that. I'm not going to say 50, but I'm going to say 35, 13. 35 points, 13 rebounds.
I like it. I'll go with 31, 12 rebounds, and probably like 3 or 4 assists. I think he's going to go off. I think him and Ben are going to lead the way. Tobias will be a nice compliment. And then I also want to ask you about our bench and who you think is going to step up off the bench. But let's see some of these predictions real quick. 25, 10, and 8, 32, 3, and 16 rebounds. I like it. Joe's got to get down low, man.
Hell yeah.
Ben, 8, 12, and 11. Up the Aussies. I like it. Tobias, 28, 7, and 12. Ben, 18, 10, and 12. Shoots a 3 in the first minute of the third quarter. You know how we come out in the third quarter, man.
It's pretty specific. He should take a prop bet on that.
I like it. Jamar, 29 and 9, 4 steals. I like that. We need to be on it on the defensive side of the ball, man.
Yeah, I like putting the steals in there. If he has 4 steals, that's a game changer.
Yep. Shake, 29, 7 and 7. Ben, 9, 9, and 10, 1 3-pointer. Drops 3 for 3 from the arc. I like it, Mark. 18, 7, and 10. Milton, 12, 5, and 2. Where are the guards?
Where are the guards?
Where are they, man? Shake, 29, 2, and 5. A lot of people are asking about Shake. You know what? How about give me a Shake stat line prediction real quick? Since a lot of people
that's bold. 29. I hope he shoots more than he shot in that last scrimmage. But again, maybe that was just something the starters didn't really care about. I hope he shoots threes, man. I'm gonna give Shake 19 points.
Yeah, I'll give him 15. I think he'll start off a little bit slow, but he'll get in his groove, and I think they're gonna throw some things at him. I like this stat line prediction.
Ryan says 20 steals. Go ahead.
Horford, 9 points, 10 rebounds, and 24 Horford claps. Hey, man. Embiid 24, 14, and 3. Joel 30, 14, and 3. 22, 8, and 4. 28 and 12. 34, 11, and 2. I like it. I like it. All right, so I'll ask you this last question, and then we'll do our score prediction. Who do you think will have the best game off the bench from the Philadelphia 76ers today?
I think, are we talking about points wise or just the best game all around? I think it's going to be Matisse Thybulle. I think he's going to be an assassin on defense. He's going to have like 6 steals.
Wow, 6 steals.
Yeah, he's going to have one of those sequences where he has like 3 steals in 30 seconds. You know, one of those.
Yep,
one of those ridiculous ones.
I'm liking the predictions. You know what? I was thinking Matisse, but just to spice it up a little bit, I'll go with Alec Burks. I think Alec might, put up like 13 points off the bench, play some quality minutes, and I'm excited for it. I'm excited.
I hope so.
Yo, this guy read my mind. I wrote my prediction before his. Joel with the fresh calf, 25, 12, 8, and 2 blocks. I think Joe's going to have 3 blocks tonight. I do.
The fresh calf, he said.
Imagine Joel getting into it with Miles Turner flying around, to no fans.
Egging on the live streamer.
Oh, my gosh. I can't wait, man. I just hope – oh, man. Later tonight, I just want to come on here on my post game and just be happy, talk about a Sixers win. I hope I don't got to rant about Brett Brown already. I hope I don't have to. Alec Burks, 13, 3, and 1. Joel, 42, 10, and 5. I like it.
Very positive.
5 for 5 from 3. Shout out. We got 100 people up in the chat. Guys, hit the like button.
We hit 3 digits.
We got 3 digits up in here. Guys, hit the like button. Hit the subscribe. Shout out to everyone up in the pregame. We both do post-game reaction, so definitely hop on that later. I know I'll be on it later tonight. It's going to be crazy, man. This is meaningful basketball. You guys are going nuts in the chat. Shout out to everyone up in here. Let's see. Simmons, 36-9, 11 steals and 20 steals. Nice. 11 assists and 20 steals. Shake, 10, 2, and 3. Milton, 24, 4, and 8. 14, 4, and 3. 20, 12, and 12 with 2 3-pointers. Burks, 18, 4, and 6. Shake, 17, 4, and 7. Let's see, man. You guys are coming crazy with the predictions. So 15 minutes till game time. I think it's about that time. Guys, let us know your predictions right now. Right now in the chat, let us know your predictions. DJ Eastwood, I'm going to have to ask you first, man. What is your prediction for the Sixers? First game back.
It's going to be one of those games where Joel Embiid dominates, and we're going to be up by 30 at halftime. We're going to blow it all in the third quarter, and then we're going to fight it out towards the end, and we're going to win 112 to 104.
I like it. I like it. I think Joel Embiid dominates. I think Ben Simmons dominates. Tobias does his thing, and I hope our bench puts up good production. I think we're going to shoot well. Like you said, I am expecting us to come out crazy, and I'm expecting us to give it a lot of it back in the third quarter. But I think now having our starters in during the fourth, we'll be okay. We'll be able to fight down to the end. And I think we tear it apart in the last couple minutes. I'll take the Sixers in this game, 118 to 111 Pacers. Think we win by 7. Think it's a high-scoring game like all these other ones have been, and I think we're both going to shoot well. But I'll take the Sixers 118 to 111 in this game.
I like it.
Let's see. Korkmaz 3 for 3 air balls.
I hope not.
He'll hit 5 threes tonight. Embiid 42, 24, 12, 18, and 21 block.
Ryan's playing 2K on rookie.
I like it. Matisse, if he hits, if not, I'd say Horford can have one of those games where he hits 4 3s, 17 off the bench. All right, we got all the stat lines up in here. Let's get it. And we're about to get down to these predictions, man. The Turkish Terminator with 5 of 6 from 3-point range.
Turkish
I like it.
Terminator. I like that. I called him the Turkish Trigger, I think. I'm gonna do a next morning coffee video like old times.
Reminisce.
Yeah.
I like it. Big W, of course. All right, let's get into some of these predictions. 112-103 win. 115-106 Sixers. 112-97. 124-107. Sixers up 65-40 at half. Win 108-100. Sounds pretty good. 108-99 with Neto leading the way. Specifically for you. 110-95. Sixers win. I like it. Let's see. Horford will be the difference leading the second team. Watch this space. Matisse was a steal.
Absolutely.
Hope Sixers will win this game by 15 plus. This could go really good or really bad. I think that's a good way to put it.
That's a good way to put Philly sports in general. Every time you're about to watch a Philadelphia sports game, you say that to yourself. This could go really good or this could go really bad.
Yep. I'll definitely be looking in terms of the rotation, seeing how these guys come out. Like you said, are they going to come out? Are they going to be feisty, on their toes? Because when they're like that, they are a very hard team to beat. When they're the 29-2 at home Sixers, I mean, it's really hard to put anyone past them.
It is.
But then again, different environment, different situation. I'm just happy that basketball is back, man. I'm so happy. Let's see, 124-112, 135-107, 115-105. DJ used to call Corky for the Persian Prince.
The Persian Pistol. I called him the Persian Pistol, and then somebody told me he's not anywhere near Persia, and that's totally inaccurate. So
108-88. Sixers defense is way too good. I like it. I think Warren has the game of his career and drops 35. Wow. Simmons will hit 7 threes on 9 attempts and make 2 from the logo. Sheesh.
From the logo with the clock running down, maybe.
Add the booze. Every home game is a dub, no doubt about it. Neto 26-8-8. Sixers leading Sixers to victory.
So it's technically a home game?
Is it? No, we're actually away.
Oh, okay.
But throw in the booze, man. I love it. I love it. Players haven't had as practice much as a normal team. Yep. 102-101 in overtime. Is this the Sixers home or away tonight? I like it. 10 minutes till game time. Shout out to everyone that's up in here and tuned in to the pregame. Let us know if you guys want us to continue to do these pregames. I had a lot of fun. Like I said, I'll be on a game reaction immediately after the game. Have that up. Give some insight. I love when you guys come in and give your insight as well. So shout out to everyone. Court 72, 17, and 52. Love it. Love it. But yeah, with that being said, Sixers basketball is back. I'm very, very excited. I know DJ Eastwood's feeling the same, and all you guys are very happy, just like I am. Like this one counts. This one goes into the standings tonight. I'm very, very excited to see how the Sixers team comes out. With that being said, let's go out and let's win one. Let's win one in solid fashion. Let's look good in all facets of the game. Come out hungry. Hopefully Ben Simmons shoots a 3 and Joel Embiid dominates. But yeah, appreciate everyone up in here. Catch you guys later tonight. Shout out to my guy Eastwood. And
hey, buddy, said, my life is so much better with basketball on the TV. It's unbelievable. I'm a different person.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm happy to have something back. At least we know this. I mean, based off, what's going on, I think basketball will be okay. I think basketball will be okay.
Well, yeah, no, but the bubble definitely is a thing that can keep the coronavirus away, I think.
Yep. I agree. But with that being said, shout out to everyone. I go by RB. This is Philly Take with RB. And to my guy,
DJ Eastwood, run it back.
And we will catch you guys on the next one. Peace.
Later.